Okay, I was wanting to check this out. Let's see.
Denied entry into Israel due to anti-Semitic or
Start it over.
I just got banned from Israel upon arrival and deported back to America for anti-Semitic or anti-Israel content.
I've been seeing this guy come up a lot, Tyler Oliveira. I remembered his name, and this guy hops all over the globe talking about uncomfortable subject matter and going right into the thick of it. His videos are very interesting.
Flew out of New Jersey on an El Al flight to Tel Aviv on a plane with basically all Jews and had plenty of pleasant conversations and positive interactions on my way there. Believe it or not.
So he went to Israel. It was all good. He had lots of rich conversations with the people.
A lot of Jews were excited for me to visit their country.
He's got a little clout.
Tel Aviv, baby. Are they going to let me in? Yes, sir. There we go. But of course, I was being tracked the entire time, and photos of me circulated in Jewish WhatsApp groups as I was asleep in the middle seat of the back of the plane. 12 hours.
That would suck if you had... That has to be so annoying once you get a certain level of notoriety or fame that anywhere you go, you run the risk of people taking pictures of you. That's so uncomfortable. I can't even imagine.
In the middle seat later, I land in Israel and my passport scan says to go find an agent. I'm then brought to the back office where my interrogation begins. I tell him I'm here to enjoy the beaches of Tel Aviv, see some holy sites, and maybe do some street interviews asking some of the world's oldest questions, right?
Yeah, because that's just ask a few questions, keep things really polite and cordial. I mean, you can see why they did this. I'm not justifying it, but I mean... Once they looked, this guy's going to come stir some shit up.
He then asks if I'm here to provoke Jews, if I'm hiding anything, if I'm anti-Semitic. I tell him no, obviously.
But if the videos I've seen of this guy, it really is usually... I can only think of the antagonizers being the people he's going there. He's usually going to expose some sort of... someone doing something under the radar that no one talks about in the mainstream media. Like, there's a video of him storming the the Epstein Island. Gosh, it was a long time ago too. But that was a pretty adventurous looking video, and I don't know. I like that he's doing this.
The agent then goes like, you can just be honest. This is Israel. As if I said, yeah, I'm anti-Semitic, that would somehow go over well upon arriving to Israel. But I tell him, no, I'm not. I don't hate anyone, and I don't. He proceeds to watch my videos about the Hasidic Jewish communities in upstate New York and New Jersey, where I examine how they use welfare to afford...
I watched that video. It was hilarious. He just goes around to this Jewish community and asks all these people how it is what they do. You know, they study and read I think the Bible and all day. They don't work, and then they have like 7 or 8 kids or something like that. And he's going in asking, well, how is this possible?
10 kids. I try to explain the nature of the videos, and he eventually tells me to go sit down while they deliberate my fate. About 30 minutes later, he tells me to come back in the room and states that he's spoken to his high...
One thing I will say about that video where he goes to the Jewish community, it was really interesting because it was around the same time that I think he was... It seemed like there was the Somalia fraudsters story going on around then. And I think at that point, after seeing that, is that this whole thing where people are taking advantage of the social benefits we have here in the U.S. is just so widespread that we have no idea. I mean, that's when it's starting to come to surface that this is across multiple cultures.
Erupts, and that I've been denied entry into Israel due to anti-Semitic or anti-Israel content. I'm then handed a paper that I have to sign, which falsely claims that I've attempted to illegally immigrate to Israel, which is obviously bullshit, and I assume was done to prevent me from re-entering Israel for as long as legally possible, despite him telling me the real reason was due to anti-Semitic content. I checked Twitter and see that Israel's Minister of Diaspora and Combating Anti-Semitism is retweeting an Israeli news article that claims Tyler Oliveira, the Jew-hating YouTuber, is expelled from Israeli border on the orders of the Israeli minister. The fuck? He then quotes, "I'm proud to have denied entry to Israel today to an unfortunate YouTuber who is using the harassment of Jews as a way to get clout on social media. Furthermore, let this be a lesson to all Jew haters and supporters of BDS." So
BDS.
I tell the agent, man,
What is BDS?
it's a shame I can't visit the biggest democracy in the Middle East. And he goes, well, maybe you can visit Afghanistan.
Oh. Oh, man. That was good. Well, it's not good that he got banned from Israel. Because that would have been a good video. That would have been a really good video. Well, maybe someone else will do it.